On 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down.
Showing them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do.
He's on.
Keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. On 3rd down, Ryan. The left side completion to Jones.
Yeah, that's it.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion.
They could have got me.
The yardage lost.
They could have got me.
You went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
The slant pattern here complete. The quick slant, good for 8 and a first. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll be back with more in the NFC title bout after this. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual. As we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Miller on the catch over the middle. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
We do. Our fullback, they come in and cut.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
The nigga been coming in and cut.
This play call surprised me a bit here on 4th down. This isn't 4th and 1. They need a few yards here. But it's the element of surprise to give it to the fullback that I think ultimately is what's going to get them the first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Wentz going to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. And Jeffrey's got it.
Let's go, Jeffrey. I told you they can't stop that slant shit.
A nice gain of 21 yards. Throwing on first is Wentz.
Let's go, Jeffrey.
He's going to come down with it. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Wentz again. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Wentz.
Touchdown, baby.
Caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Withdrawing.
Touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off the squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Crosby on now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And a lot of times you talk about establishing the ground game. Probably something they need to do more of here, losing in the 2nd quarter.
When you're riding your best horse, you've got to lather them up. The best running backs I've ever talked to, they've all said the exact same thing to me. I'll even break a good sweat until I get to 20 carries.
You're full of good wisdom. Let's see if they can get him into the game more now. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship, as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the 2nd half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7.
Loose 5-7. Tighten up. Switch. Lefty. Mike, check. 59. Coming for you, son.
Working from the gun. Wentz escaping the pressure right. Looking middle,
bro.
and it's
Jeffrey
incomplete. Mac Hollins, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Throwing is Wentz.
Jeffries, let's go, bro. He caught that shit with 3 niggas.
Have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough...
I know it's a lot.
That's correct. No. That one. I was grabbing something real quick.
Situation for him, as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Eagles on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Wentz to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Because you probably got your
whatever the discussions were at time to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Wentz now on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab it, and that'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. That 2nd down run, a big help as 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Run.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Damn!
And after the
oh
sack,
my
he's
fucking
still
God.
down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Yo, Wentz just got fucked up. Oh my God. Oh my God. What down is it?
Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Hey, silent one.
The first throw for the backup Foles. Jeffrey
Foles.
over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
High ankle sprain.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Now Foles. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. So the magic runs out, so to speak. They were 3 for 3 on 4th down conversions, now 3 for 4.
So the defense finally gets to exhale.
Yeah.
Because they were wondering, 3 for 3 getting converted on 4th down. That percentage is way high. They hadn't stopped them at all. finally they get a stop. They can get to the sidelines now and rest a little bit.
Ryan. And Jones has it.
Let's get that shit back.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football.
Fuck you talking about?
Have recovered. Into a runner, took the contact and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when
what they talking
the ball,
about, Snow?
when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them.
This is the same shit I was doing to them
knock the
last
ball
game.
free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Foles.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They come out here in the eye. They'll try and sneak it here. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that
one
for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover.
And he's in.
Like I said, let's go. Touchdown.
It's the fullback taking it in. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
They said the fans starting to book them tickets to the Super Bowl. We got 28-3.
Crosby on now to kick it away.
They don't get no touchdowns.
This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
I came back with him, though. No, they kind of... I was busting their asses as Julio just set catching.
And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Ryan now off the bootleg. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Get the fuck out of here.
His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
Oh, man.
See
that bullshit?
Freeman, they're not gonna get him.
You see that bullshit?
Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman.
Yo, this nigga
60
Freeman.
yards. And the Falcons cut into that lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there.